Have you ever wondered what it takes to wake up every morning feeling vibrant, purposeful, and ready to embrace a life that could carry you to 100? Picture yourself at 65, standing at the threshold of a new chapter, where each sunrise offers a chance to nurture your body, heart, and soul with simple, powerful habits. In this video, we're unveiling a morning routine backed by science and infused with joy, designed specifically for seniors to unlock a longer, fuller life. From gentle movements that keep you strong to small acts of connection that light up your spirit, these steps are your key to thriving well into your 90s and beyond. Watch until the end to discover the one heartfelt ritual that Blue Zone centenarians swear by, a secret that could transform your mornings and add years of happiness to your journey. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Begin with a gentle awakening. The way you greet the morning sets the foundation for the rest of your day, weaving a thread of calm, purpose, and gratitude that carries you through with grace. Rather than being jolted awake by the jarring clamor of a traditional alarm clock, which can spike stress hormones like cortisol and disrupt your nervous system, consider a softer, more mindful transition into wakefulness. Begin by choosing an alarm with soothing tones, perhaps the gentle chime of a bell or the soft melody of nature sounds, or, if possible, allow your body to wake naturally with the rising sun. As you open your eyes, take a moment to linger in the warmth of your bed, feeling the weight of your body against the mattress and savoring the quiet stillness of the early morning. This pause, however brief, signals to your mind and body that the day will unfold with intention rather than haste. Next, rise slowly and move toward your window, drawing back the curtains or blinds to let the golden glow of dawn spill into your space. This simple act does more than brighten your room. It engages your brain's superchiasmatic nucleus, the biological clock nestled in the hypothalamus that governs your circadian rhythm. According to the National Sleep Foundation, exposure to natural morning light boosts serotonin production, a neurotransmitter that enhances mood, fosters emotional resilience, and promotes a deep sense of well-being. This natural serotonin surge can reduce stress, improve sleep quality the following night, and even contribute to longevity by supporting mental clarity and physical vitality. A 2017 study published in Sleep Medicine Reviews found that morning light exposure is linked to better mood regulation and a lower risk of depression, particularly in older adults. To deepen this ritual, step outside if you can, whether to a porch, balcony, garden, or even a quiet corner of your yard. Stand still for a moment, close your eyes, and take 5 to 10 slow, deliberate breaths, letting the crisp morning air fill your lungs. Notice the subtle scents around you, the earthy freshness of dew-soaked grass, the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers, or the faint warmth of a neighbor's brewing coffee wafting through the air. Listen to the symphony of the world awakening, the cheerful trills of birds, the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze, or the distant hum of early morning life. This practice is more than a moment of pause. It's a sacred act of connection, grounding you in the present and inviting you to embrace the day with gratitude and wonder. To make this awakening even more meaningful, consider incorporating a small gratitude practice. Keep a journal or a simple notebook on your nightstand, and before diving into your morning routine, jot down 1 or 2 things you're thankful for. It could be the comfort of your cozy blankets, the sound of a loved one's laughter from the day before, or the quiet beauty of a new dawn. Research from the Greater Good Science Center at UC Berkeley highlights the profound benefits of gratitude. Regular practice can lower blood pressure by up to 10%, reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, and increase life satisfaction, all of which are associated with improved longevity. A 2015 study in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that older adults who practiced gratitude reported better sleep quality and a stronger sense of purpose, both of which contribute to a longer, healthier life. If mobility allows, enhance this ritual with gentle physical movement. Stretch your arms upward, roll your shoulders, or perform a simple standing twist to awaken your body alongside your mind. Pair this with a soothing auditory cue, such as the soft chime of a wind bell, a calming instrumental track, or even the natural sounds of your environment. For those with limited mobility, even small movements, like wiggling your fingers and toes or gently rotating your wrists, can signal to your body that the day has begun. This mindful awakening is an invitation to honor the gift of a new day, fostering a deep sense of connection to yourself, your surroundings, and the world. Over time, This practice can become a cherished cornerstone of your morning, anchoring you in gratitude and preparing you to face the day with renewed vitality, clarity, and joy. 2. Move with joy, not obligation. As you age beyond 65, movement becomes a vital expression of your body's resilience and capacity for vitality. Not a chore to dread or a box to check, but a joyful celebration of what your body can still do. You don't need a gym membership, high-tech equipment, or the endurance of a marathon runner to stay active and healthy. Instead, embrace movement as a daily ritual that reconnects you with your body and the world around you. Begin your morning with a gentle 15 to 20-minute walk through your garden, around your neighborhood, or along a nearby park trail. Let each step become a meditative rhythm, grounding you in the present moment. Picture yourself strolling down a quiet path, the morning sun filtering through the trees, casting dappled shadows on the ground. Breathe in the scents of blooming jasmine, freshly cut grass, or damp earth after a light rain. Notice the small details that bring the world to life. The crunch of gravel underfoot, the flutter of a bird's wings, or the warm smile of a neighbor tending their garden. These moments of connection weave you into the fabric of your community, fostering a sense of belonging that, according to the National Institute on Aging, is linked to improved mental health, reduced loneliness, and increased longevity. The benefits of such light, joyful movement are profound and well documented. The National Institute on Aging notes that even modest physical activity, like walking, gentle yoga, or stretching, can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 30%, strengthen muscles and bones, improve joint mobility, and enhance balance, significantly lowering the risk of falls and supporting independence well into your 80s and beyond. A 2020 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who engaged in regular, low-intensity exercise, such as walking, experienced a 20% lower mortality risk over a decade compared to their sedentary peers. Walking also stimulates the release of endorphins, which elevate mood and reduce stress, while promoting better circulation and cognitive function. For example, a 2018 study in neurology showed that regular physical activity in older adults is associated with improved memory and a lower risk of cognitive decline. To keep movement engaging and sustainable, add variety to your routine. If walking feels too routine, try a seated Tai Chi or yoga session in your living room, following a guided video designed for seniors. Many are available for free on platforms like YouTube. Alternatively, consider a leisurely bike ride through a quiet street, feeling the gentle breeze against your skin, or explore water-based activities like a gentle swim or aqua aerobics at a local pool, which are kind to joints while promoting cardiovascular health. If you prefer to stay indoors, simple stretches or chair-based exercises can be just as effective. For instance, try a sequence of arm circles, leg lifts, or gentle torso twists to awaken your muscles and improve flexibility. To create a social and joyful experience, invite a friend, family member, or neighbor to join you for your morning walk, turning it into a shared ritual that strengthens relationships while nurturing your body. You might also seek out local senior walking groups, community fitness classes, or Tai Chi sessions tailored to older adults, which add a layer of camaraderie and fun. The key is to choose activities that spark joy, not obligation, allowing you to rediscover the simple pleasure of being active. As you move, reflect on how each step, stretch, or sway feels, perhaps lighter, stronger, or more connected, and let that sensation carry you through the day. Picture each movement as a love letter to your longevity, a small but powerful act of self-care that honors your body's strength and resilience. Over time, these consistent, joyful movements compound, enhancing not only your physical health but also your cognitive function, emotional well-being, and zest for life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Nourish your body with intention. Breakfast is far more than a meal to silence hunger. It's a sacred ritual of self-care, a moment to honor your body's needs and set the tone for a vibrant, energized day. Instead of reaching for heavy, processed foods like sugary pastries, greasy fast food, or overly sweet cereals, which can spike blood sugar, strain digestion, and sap energy, craft a morning meal that bursts with color, flavor, and nourishment. Imagine a warm, comforting bowl of oatmeal, its creamy texture elevated by a vibrant medley of fresh blueberries, sliced strawberries, and a sprinkle of heart-healthy walnuts or almonds, perhaps drizzled with a touch of local honey. Or picture a smoothie, blended with nutrient-dense spinach, a ripe banana, a scoop of protein powder, and a splash of unsweetened almond milk, sipped slowly as you savor its refreshing vitality. The Blue Zones research, which studies centenarian-rich communities like those in Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, emphasizes that a nutrient-rich breakfast, brimming with whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, and antioxidant-packed fruits, supports cardiovascular health, stabilizes blood sugar, and provides sustained energy to fuel your day. A 2019 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a balanced breakfast can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes and improve metabolic health in older adults. Transform breakfast into a mindful experience by engaging all your senses. As you prepare your meal, notice the vibrant hues of your ingredients, the deep reds and purples of berries, the golden glow of a poached egg, or the lush green of fresh spinach. Inhale the earthy aroma of freshly brewed tea or coffee, or the nutty scent of toasted whole grain bread. As you eat, take time to sit at a table, free from distractions like phones, tablets, or televisions, and truly savor each bite or sip. Chew slowly, appreciating the interplay of flavors and textures, the tart burst of a berry, the creamy smoothness of yogurt, or the satisfying crunch of a walnut. Reflect on the journey of the food before you, the farmers who tended the crops, the sunlight that nourished the plants, the hands that brought it to your table. This practice of mindful eating has tangible health benefits. A 2021 study from Harvard Medical School found that mindful eating reduces stress hormones like cortisol, lowers blood pressure, and improves digestion, all of which contribute to a calmer, healthier, and potentially longer life. To make your breakfast ritual even more intentional, set the table with care. Use a favorite mug, a colorful napkin, or a small vase of fresh flowers picked from your garden or a local market. Pair your meal with a moment of reflection. As you sip your tea or coffee, think about one thing you hope to experience or accomplish today, whether it's a meaningful conversation, a moment of quiet joy, or a small task that brings satisfaction. This act of intention setting fosters a sense of purpose, which a 2019 study in the Journal of Gerontology linked to improved mental health and a 17% lower mortality risk in older adults. For inspiration, consider Blue Zones-inspired ingredients: a slice of whole grain bread topped with mashed avocado and a poached egg, a bowl of Greek yogurt drizzled with honey and sprinkled with chia seeds, or a warm quinoa porridge with sliced apples and a dash of cinnamon. These choices not only nourish your body but also celebrate the joy of eating well. If you enjoy experimenting, try new recipes to keep your mornings fresh and exciting. Blend a smoothie bowl with tropical fruits like mango and pineapple, topped with a sprinkle of granola, or savor a savory breakfast with scrambled eggs mixed with sautéed kale and cherry tomatoes. To enhance the experience, play soft music in the background, perhaps classical, jazz, or nature sounds, to create a serene atmosphere. By approaching breakfast with mindfulness and gratitude, you're not just feeding your body. You're cultivating a foundation for a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life, one delicious, intentional bite at a time. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 4. Feed your heart with connection. Loneliness can creep into your life like a quiet thief, its presence subtle yet profound, casting a shadow that mutes the colors of your days and dampens the spark of joy in your heart. It's a silent force, one that can settle into the spaces between your routines, dimming the vibrancy of life without ever announcing its arrival. Yet, each morning offers a radiant opportunity to push back against this fog, to reclaim your spirit through the life-giving power of human connection. As the first light of dawn filters through your window, bathing your room in a soft, golden glow, take a moment to imagine how you might weave the warmth of relationships into the tapestry of your day. Picture yourself reaching for the phone to call a lifelong friend, their familiar voice washing over you like a comforting melody, rekindling memories of shared laughter and quiet confidences. Or envision yourself seated at your kitchen table, the scent of freshly brewed tea rising in gentle curls of steam as you pen a heartfelt letter to a grandchild. Perhaps sharing a cherished story from your childhood, like the time you built a treehouse with your siblings, or imparting a piece of wisdom that has guided you through life's winding paths. As you step outside for a morning walk, the cool air brushing against your skin and the soft crunch of gravel beneath your shoes, pause to exchange a warm smile and a kind word with a neighbor. In that fleeting moment, you transform a passing encounter into a bridge of shared humanity, a small but meaningful act that lingers in both your hearts. These acts of connection, though they may seem modest, carry a weight of profound significance. The Harvard Study of Adult Development, a remarkable 80-year longitudinal study, offers a timeless truth. Strong social relationships are the most powerful predictor of a long, healthy, and deeply fulfilling life. This finding, echoed in research published in journals like Social Science and Medicine and the American Journal of Epidemiology, underscores that robust social ties can lower the risk of chronic diseases, enhance immune function, reduce stress, and even extend your lifespan. For those over 65, these connections become as vital to your well-being as sunlight is to a blooming flower, coaxing your spirit to unfurl and thrive. Each interaction, whether it's the shared laughter over a morning coffee with a friend, the quiet comfort of hearing a loved one's voice on the phone, or the simple act of listening attentively to a neighbor's story, acts as a vibrant thread in the rich, intricate tapestry of your life. These threads, woven together over time, create a resilient fabric that bolsters your emotional strength, uplifts your spirit, and fortifies your physical health, laying the foundation for a life that flourishes well into your later years. Imagine the warmth that blooms in your chest when you hear a loved one's voice crackle through the phone, their words carrying the weight of shared memories. A summer picnic decades ago, a late-night conversation that changed your perspective, or a quiet moment of understanding that needed no words. Picture the quiet pride that swells within you when a neighbor's face lights up because you took a moment to ask about their garden or their grandchildren, or the deep satisfaction of receiving a reply to a letter you sent, knowing your words touched someone's heart across the miles. These are the sparks that ignite a longer, fuller life, creating a ripple effect of positivity that extends beyond yourself to those around you, fostering a sense of community and belonging. To make connection a daily practice, consider weaving small, intentional acts into the rhythm of your life. Send a quick text to check in on a sibling, sharing a memory, or a simple thinking of you. Invite a friend for a morning chat over a homemade breakfast, the table set with your favorite mugs, and the comforting aroma of freshly baked muffins. Volunteer a few hours at a local community center, where your presence, whether organizing a craft session or simply offering a listening ear, can make a tangible difference in someone's day. You might also explore joining a local book club to discuss a novel that stirs your soul, a gardening group to share tips on nurturing roses, or a walking circle where conversations flow as freely as the morning breeze. These activities need not be grand or time-consuming. Their power lies in their consistency and authenticity. Each connection you nurture is a deliberate step toward a life radiant with love, belonging, and vitality. A life that carries you toward 100 with a heart brimming with warmth and a spirit lifted by the people you hold dear. To deepen this practice, consider setting a daily intention to reach out to someone new or reconnect with someone from your past. Perhaps write a list of people you'd love to reconnect with, an old colleague, a distant cousin, or a friend from years gone by, and commit to contacting one person each week. You might also create a connection ritual, such as dedicating Sunday mornings to writing letters or hosting a weekly coffee hour with neighbors. Technology can be a powerful ally. Use video calls to share a virtual cup of tea with a faraway friend, or join an online community centered around a passion like photography or history. These moments of connection, whether in person or across digital spaces, are investments in your emotional and physical health, building a reservoir of joy and resilience that sustains you through life's seasons. As you cultivate these relationships, you'll find that they not only nourish your heart but also create a legacy of love and kindness that ripples through your community, touching lives in ways you may never fully know. 5. Pause for purpose. As the world stirs each morning, awakening with a gentle hum of life, birds chirping, distant traffic humming, the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze, gift yourself a sacred pause, a quiet moment to anchor your heart and mind in what truly matters. Before the demands of the day sweep you into their current, carve out 5 to 10 minutes to sit in stillness, perhaps in a cozy corner of your home where the morning light spills across a well-worn armchair. Cradle a steaming mug of coffee or tea, its warmth seeping into your hands, or open a journal to capture your thoughts, letting the soft rhythm of your breath guide you into a space of reflection. In this moment, focus on one thing you're grateful for: the way the sunrise paints the sky in delicate hues of pink, orange, and gold, like a fleeting masterpiece. The cheerful chatter of birds outside your window, a reminder of life's simple joys. The enduring love of a partner or friend who has stood by you through life's highs and lows, or even the quiet comfort of a warm bed that cradled you through the night. Jot down a small, achievable goal for the day. Perhaps tending to your herb garden, pruning the basil with care, organizing a cluttered drawer that's been calling for attention, or reaching out to someone who could use a kind word or a listening ear. Or, let your mind drift to a cherished memory that brings a smile to your face. A family gathering filled with raucous laughter and clinking glasses, a moment of personal triumph when you overcame a challenge, or a quiet evening spent stargazing with someone special, the vastness of the sky reminding you of life's infinite possibilities. This practice of intentional reflection is far more than a fleeting moment of calm. It is a profound act of self-care that lays the groundwork for a long, vibrant, and meaningful life. Research from the fields of positive psychology and gerontology highlights the transformative power of gratitude and purpose. A 2019 study published in Psychosomatic Medicine found that regular gratitude practices can reduce inflammation, lower cortisol levels, improve sleep quality, and even enhance cardiovascular health, key factors in promoting longevity and warding off age-related ailments. Similarly, a 2020 study in The Lancet linked a strong sense of purpose to a lower risk of cognitive decline, reduced incidence of cardiovascular disease, and even a decreased likelihood of premature mortality. For those over 65, these moments of reflection act like a daily compass, guiding you toward a life rich with meaning and vitality. Purpose doesn't demand grand gestures or monumental achievements. It's found in the small, everyday moments that resonate with your values and bring a sense of fulfillment. Carefully watering a houseplant that brightens your living room, offering a compassionate ear to a friend navigating a difficult time, or savoring a memory that reminds you of your resilience and growth through life's challenges. Imagine starting your morning by writing in a journal. Today, I'm grateful for the friend who always knows how to make me laugh, even on my hardest days. Or setting an intention to bake a batch of oatmeal cookies to share with a neighbor, the comforting aroma of cinnamon and vanilla filling your kitchen. These simple rituals become the heartbeat of your day, infusing it with intention and reinforcing your emotional and physical resilience as you age. To deepen this practice, consider keeping a dedicated gratitude journal by your bedside, where you can record one or two things each morning that spark joy or meaning. Perhaps the sight of dew on your garden roses or the anticipation of a phone call with a loved one. You might also try a brief guided meditation, closing your eyes and focusing on your breath as you visualize the day ahead filled with small, purposeful acts. A walk in the park, a kind gesture, or a moment of quiet reflection. Alternatively, create a purpose jar where you drop in small notes about moments of gratitude or intentions for the day. Perhaps, I'm thankful for the sound of my grandchild's laughter, or today, I'll organize my photo albums to share with my family. Over time, this jar becomes a treasure trove of reminders you can revisit on challenging days, reaffirming your connection to what matters most. These moments of pause weave a thread of mindfulness through your life, helping you navigate obstacles with grace, approach each day with renewed energy, and cultivate a sense of fulfillment that sustains you through the years. To make this practice a seamless part of your routine, consider tying it to an existing habit, like your morning coffee or your moment of opening the curtains to greet the day. You might also experiment with different forms of reflection. Some days, you might prefer to speak your gratitude aloud, letting the words fill the quiet morning air. Other days, you might sketch a small image in your journal, a flower, a sunrise, or a symbol of something meaningful to you. If technology appeals to you, explore apps designed for mindfulness and gratitude, which can offer prompts or guided exercises to enrich your practice. Over time, these moments of pause become a sanctuary, a daily ritual that grounds you in purpose and fills your heart with a quiet, steady joy. They remind you that every day is an opportunity to live with intention, to honor the values that define you, and to build a life that not only endures but thrives with vibrancy and meaning. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Why this matters now more than ever. At 65, you stand at a remarkable crossroads, carrying a lifetime of wisdom earned through decades of triumphs, challenges, and hard-won lessons. You've learned that life's true treasures aren't measured in material wealth, but in the vitality of your body, the depth of your relationships, and the purpose that lights your path. Through your experiences, you've come to understand that each day is a canvas, and you hold the brush to paint it with choices that nurture your health, strengthen your connections, and anchor you in meaning. Each morning, you have the extraordinary power to weave these treasures into the fabric of your days, creating a life that radiates grace, strength, and joy as you journey toward 100. Envision yourself at 90, waking to a new day with a heart still brimming with dreams, a body resilient enough to pursue them, and a spirit lifted by the relationships you've nurtured over the years. Picture yourself sitting on a porch swing, sipping a cup of tea as you watch the sunrise, your mind filled with gratitude for the life you've built, a life rich with love, purpose, and vitality. This vision isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about filling those years with moments that make your soul sing. It's about savoring the warmth of a loved one's embrace, the quiet satisfaction of a day spent with intention, and the unshakable confidence that comes from living in alignment with your values. Each morning ritual. Opening your curtains to let the sunrise flood your room with hope, moving your body with gentle care through a walk or a stretch, nourishing yourself with a wholesome breakfast that fuels both body and soul, reaching out to someone you love, and pausing to reflect on your purpose. is a deliberate choice to build a life that doesn't merely endure but thrives with vibrancy and meaning. These habits are your daily promises to yourself, commitments to a future where you wake each day with a sense of possibility and joy. So, tomorrow morning, as the world stirs and the first rays of light dance through your window, embrace this practice with intention and heart. Let the sunrise fill your space with hope, move your body with ease and gratitude, nourish yourself with care, connect with someone who matters, and pause to anchor yourself in purpose. These aren't just habits, they're love letters to your future self, written in the quiet moments of each new day. Here's to you, to the journey toward 100, and to every beautiful morning that lights the way. May each dawn remind you of the extraordinary power you hold to craft a life rich with health, love, and purpose. A life that doesn't just last but flourishes with every beat of your heart.